Hello, I'm Jim Noble with Noble Smoke. And first of all, thank you for picking up your meats with us. Today we're going to talk about brisket. If you buy a whole brisket and take it home, it's going to sit pretty well as long as you keep it airtight. Either we're going to give it to you wrapped, or when you get it home, wrap it, or maybe cut it in 2 pieces and put it in Ziploc bags and keep it refrigerated. It has a lot of moisture and it has a certain fat content that will congeal, and the brisket will sit a lot longer than you think in the refrigerator. I've taken it out of town before, and even on the 3rd or 4th day, if I heated it up properly, it was still wonderful because of its content of what's inside of it. We smoked these whole briskets, and I'm not sure if you're getting a whole brisket or partial, but I can show you everything you need to do. When you're getting ready to reheat it, if it's according to how much I've got, I can take and wrap it in aluminum foil and put it in a 200-degree oven until it gets to about 165, 170, which is a safe temperature zone to bring it back up to when you reheat meats. You can also put it in a Ziploc bag and drop it in boiling water, which is the hottest water it gets is 212. And you can rethermalize it in boiling water. Either one works just as well. If you do it in the oven, just make sure you keep it tight so the juices don't flow out everywhere. But this carries really well on trips. I have a daughter in Birmingham. We take barbecue down every time we go. Had some of my best barbecue in Birmingham just a few days ago, and it came from here. So it does transfer well. I like to take it and cut it out of the smoker and put it on your plate so you can eat it immediately, but it also carries well home, particularly for any time of the year, holidays or whatever. So today I'm going to show you how, once you've taken your brisket and you brought it back to temperature, you get up, at least get it up to about 165. Now, you don't have to worry about cooking it because we've cooked it all, but it needs to cook. So all you need to do is just reheat it. So I'm going to demonstrate to you how to take a whole brisket and cut it, okay? 2 main parts of a brisket are the thicker point, which is the 2 muscles together. That's called the point. And then this is called the flat. I usually, and we do here at Noble Smoke, we kind of cut it in the middle, like so, cut the flat away from the point. So here's the point, and here's the flat. And from here, I'll start cutting slices. And you do the same thing at home. You cut them as thick or as thin as you want. And it cuts beautiful pieces. See right there? This is the leaner part of the brisket, the flat. And then on the point, which has the fattier part, and honestly, my favorite part, this is where the 2 muscle pieces come together. And then once we cut it on this angle, I'll start cutting crosswise to it to get the thicker cuts from the point. Again, this is the fatty side, but it's just like a ribeye steak. When you get a ribeye, you know that it's going to have fat in it. You just don't eat the fat. Same thing here. The fat gives a lot of life to this meat. Fat is where the greatest concentration of flavor is, and you can see how the point does right there with the brisket. All right? And then you just continue cutting it all the way same way. All right. Enjoy.